Johnny, check the far end of the tunnel. Might be a backup generator.
Troopers, I got bad news.
Oh, what? You really are gonna make us walk out of this city?
We got a scarab right by our exit.
This is the best mission ever.
Troopers, I got bad news.
What? You really are gonna make us walk out of this city?
We got a scarab right by our exit.
This is the best mission ever. Hoorah!
Your Banshee's pretty beat up, Gunny. Might want to grab a new one. Your Banshee's pretty beat up, Gunny. Might want to grab a new one.
Knock out its legs and it'll stop moving, Gunny.
Your Banshee's pretty beat up, Gunny. Might want to grab a new one.
Don't worry, we'll kill him tomorrow. I found him. I am wounded, I bleed.
On my last mag!
Stop moving, Gunny! Get behind it! Shoot it in the ass! Gunny, that'll make it hurt.
Keep her steady, Mickey. You doing okay?
Just glad we didn't go with your first plan. Look at those tunnels. Ones that aren't flooded are probably packed with buggers. Hell, I wouldn't go down there even if you ordered me to.
Come on, Veronica. What could be more important than that carrier?
My orders. And Buck, call me Captain.
Mickey, turn around. Find a safe place to set us down.
What? Why?
I lost something. Now I know where to find her.
Can anyone hear me? This is Captain Veronica Dare. My beacon is active. Need immediate assistance. Someone, please respond.
I lost him! Here he is!
got me cornered. I'm low on ammo. If you can hear me, I'm on sub-level 9. News station.
Building fancy spit house. If traitor escape, it's their fault, not ours. Alarm! Intruder! In tunnels! Come out and fight!
Let's kill! It shot me! I'm going in! This way! We have it trapped!
Do it, Virgil, now!
Construction ahead. Expect delays.
I'm gonna die, you hear me?
Thanks, Trooper. They almost had me. Been trying to get down to the next level checking my team, but this stack is locked down tight.
Welcome. Access granted.
Huh. Guess you have the magic touch. Eyes on the enemy! Stack's unlocked. Hit the switch. Buggers! Look out! Got a bug! Huh? What's wrong with you, Virgil? You trying to get me killed?
Warning, hitchhikers may be escaped convicts.
Can't see a damn thing. You go first. Son of a bitch. These are my guys. Buggers got all of them. Now I gotta check on the dock myself. What are you doing down here, anyway? Don't want to tell me? That's all right. We all got secrets. Confirm, we got more Covenant. Is that all of them? We did it! Nicely done! I see more!
Get out of there!
I'll flush it out! We did it!
What are you waiting for? Get it!
Damn fine work! I can't see it, can you? Is that all of them? See more of them. You're going down to level 9 too. Huh. Guess I could use some backup.
Welcome. Access granted.
You hear that? Buggers! Down on your level! Oh no! You're up here too! Coming out of the damn fence! Get back! No! Ah!
Crime doesn't pay.
Look up!
Proceed with caution.
Let's go! Grenade! He's... Grenade! Watch out! We should hold here. Stay here. Ready to go? Don't let it get away. Open fire! Take one of these! Falling off the cover! Slip to the cover! We've trapped it down. This got them to come. Someone! Here's one. There he is. Stinking prey. I lost him. Stay close, bro. I found him! Over here!
Buck? Who knows if you can hear me, but I'm sorry. I should have told you more about this mission. More about everything. It's you. I thought... Never mind. What was your name again? Inside, now! This way, and stay quiet. Some idiots blew the building at the top of the shaft. Woke the whole hive. Down there, that's the superintendent, the AI that runs every system in the city. My mission, our mission, is to secure the superintendent's data. Problem is, there's only one way in from here, right through the hive. It would have been suicide to go alone, and I was hoping for more backup. But I guess you're it. You've been solo since we dropped. Fighting on the surface? Unless you spent all night hiding in your pod, you must know your stuff. Show me. This way, Trooper. Hostiles, look sharp!
Get down! Grenade!
Swapping mags.
Hello, the Light Brothers!
Hostile reinforcements! Fire in the hole! This is just the start of the hive. It'll be worse down below. Come on, here, Trooper, through the door. We'll have to jump. Something tells me you're not not actually a rookie. Drago! Damn it! He's down! Scatter grenade! Back off. Dodge this! Grenade! Yeah, I'd hide from me too. I've been waiting. It's getting warmer. We must be right under the hive. Head across the bridge. Let's see if we can find a way up. Trooper, through here. I found an elevator. Come to me.
Elevator up. Next stop.
Bugger Central. Let's stick together. Move fast and quiet. Damn, here they come. I'm impressed. Frag out. We can't go back. We have to keep pushing through. Good shooting, Trooper. Keep it up. We're almost there. Oh, damn it. So nice to see you again. Follow me. I see a way across. Come on. The data center's close. Won't be long before they smash through that door. Let's take them out, now!
Open this door, traitor!
Spay and neuter your pet. All dogs must be kept on.
It's over here!
By the prophet, you will pay for your insolence! It is trying to get into cover.
Not bad. You do know your stuff.
Welcome. Access granted.
Nice and slow. Check the corners. Don't shoot! We've seen them before on other ops, but we've never gotten this close. Best we can tell, they're prisoners or slaves. Either way, they don't like the Covenant any more than we do. I spotted this one in the tunnels. Watched it access comm lines, security cameras, traffic controls, you name it. Eventually it holed up here. Oni calls them engineers. Believes they're some sort of biological supercomputers. If I'm right, this one has taken the superintendent's data and combined it with its own. Everything we want to know about the Covenant, what they're looking for under the city, is right in here. Damn! Buggers must have raised the alarm. Buck!
Veronica? Where the hell are you?
Data center, but we're coming out.
We?
No time to explain, but do not, I repeat, do not shoot anything pink.
Whatever you say, come on!
Those brutes are here for the engineer. They'll kill it if they get the chance. You, stay behind me, okay? The engineer still has shields, but they won't last long in a firefight. Take point, clear a path to Buck. Hostiles! Lost my target!
here!
Hostile reinforcements.
Rookie, I could use a hand over here. Come on.
Gotta get out of here. Move it, Trooper.
This is our exit, Rookie. Head through the door. About this, asset. Feel free to fill me in whenever.
Not now, Buck.
Whoa. Easy does it, Rookie.
Buggers, get to work.
Door's locked. Damn.
Don't worry. We have a key.
I've seen hundreds of these things today. Why is this one so important?
This engineer knows what the Covenant's after. If I could safely capture more of them, I would. What they know could win the war.
Oh.
You haven't killed any of them, have you?
No! Well, maybe one or two.
Nice work.
How was I supposed to know?
Lost my target.
Elevator. Come on. Tracks!
Lord, that thing stinks. Kind of reminds me of like... What was that for?
Abandoning the mission.
What mission? You dropped off the grid. My squad was scattered. And that?
For coming back. Thank you.
You did good, Rookie. No doubt. We're not out of this yet.
Captain, how about you hang back? Let us clear a path.
Agreed. I'll stay with the asset, give it close cover.
Don't let that damn turret fire one more round!
That's the last of them. Cap 'em, let's move.
Where are we going exactly?
Waterfront Highway. Fastest way out of the city.
Can't that thing move any faster?
All the shooting, it's frightened.
Want me to give it a little push?
What do you think?
Just trying to help. This way. Should be an elevator right through here. Sit tight. We'll need the alien to power on the switch. Okay, we're all set. Hit it, rookie.
When did this happen?
They started showing up right before I went underground.
And you waited until now to tell me that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was a little busy making sure perfume over here didn't take a round and blow us all up.
Eddie Buck, always thinking with his gun. You haven't changed one bit.
Me? What about you? Oh, so full of big Oni secrets, couldn't even give a guy a yes or no answer.
That's not fair.
Oh, you got that right.
I never thought I'd see you again.
Yeah? Well, here I am.
We need to move, now. Were you too busy to plan our exit?
I stole a Phantom, yes, thank you. I hid it in the shipyards down the highway. But I only have room for 2, so that thing's gonna have to sit in your lap.
The engineer. Where did it go? Keep me covered. And try to keep up.
Take my advice, rookie. You ever fall for a woman?
Make sure she's got balls.
Take the wheel, rookie. All right, shotgun. Hey, Captain? Pick a lane.
It's a little crowded in here. The engineer's doing something with the control circuit. Hey! Watch where you put that!
Gotta be kidding me.
I'm doing the best I can. Just stay out of our way! Covenant must have shut these doors. Give the engineer a second to override the lock. That's it! We're moving on.
Whoa! What just happened?
I think the engineer found a way to extend its shields. Send a current to the outer plating. I don't know how strong the shields are, so stay close.
Don't worry, we got you covered. What? Watch out! Oh! That's it, keep her steady! Look out! Look out! Keep it steady! Heads up! Entry! Whoa! What just happened?
I think the engineer found a way to extend its shields. Send a current to the outer plating. I don't know how strong the shields are, so stay close.
Don't worry, we got you covered. Get out! Stay on target. What the hell do you call that? Give me an angle. Move! Move, move!
Shields are holding, but not for long.
Another cruiser!
They're all heading for the slip space crater, the Covenant dig site north of the city. Shields are fully charged. I'm on the move.
Look out! Banshee, up above! Boom! Heads up! I have them in my...
holding, but not for long. My shields can't take much more of this.
Heads up, rookie! The captain's in trouble!
We're good, Trooper. Thanks for the help.
Right behind you! Heads up! Fancy! Another cruiser!
They're all heading for the slip space crater, the Covenant dig site north of the city.
Heads up, rookie! The captain's in trouble!
We're good, Trooper. Thanks for the help. Shields are holding, but not for long. My shields can't take much more of this.
Give me an angle! Stay on target. Heads up, rookie! The captain's in trouble! That's it, keep her steady!
Thanks, Trooper. Shields are good to go.
Phantom inbound! Stay here, I'm taking this one. All right, let's move it. I'll take gunner duty. Ghost inbound! You're going down. Keep her steady. came in peak right about now. Don't sit down! Keep it steady. All right, ease up. Cool your heels. It's down.
Shields are holding, but not for long.
Stay on target. Start!
Okay, shields are back to full power. Here we go.
Hey, hold up! It's a Gauss Hog! Let's change vehicles! Same deal, Trooper. You drive, I'll shoot. Concentrate on driving. I got this. Get me some targets. Keep her steady! Heads up, rookie! The captain's in trouble!
Shields are fully charged. I'm on the move.
I see it! Must have dropped out from one of those cruisers. Just keep driving. It hasn't spotted us. Up above! Keep her steady! Careful! To the right! Moving in on our position!
Shields are holding, but not for long. Shields falling! Take out those Covenant! How the hell did you make it down this highway in one piece?
There weren't as many Covenant last night.
I see a Scorpion tank up ahead. We need the extra firepower. Shields are holding, but not for long. Okay, shields are back to full power. Here we go.
I'll take gunner duty. Get the damn turret! Assault carrier! 10 o'clock high! At the size of that thing! Oh, they're fire! I'm hit.
It's charging its excavation beam.
But the dig site's on the other side of the city. Stay on target. Great job! No! They're gonna burn this city and then collapse the whole planet! Covenant bastard! It's just like Reach all over again!
Made it out of there. Make it out of here. Do this much.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Nick, you read me? Change of plan. You're coming to us.
The sky's kind of crowded, Gunny.
There's no other way. Covenant just waits the highway. We're gonna keep rolling as far as we can. Get airborne, fly the Phantom to my beacon.
Understood.
Whatever you do, stay clear of that carrier. I'm on your side! Look out! This one's onto us!
We're going too fast. I can't stop.
Veronica! Come to me!
Asset. It's all right.
You're the alien. What about you?
This garbage just had it.
Take the next off-ramp. I see a building, north side of the highway. We'll hold up there, wait for evac. Out of the vehicle, trooper! Let's go! Veronica, wait here. Rookie, let's secure that building.
Area secure. Veronica, come to us. We'll cover you. Mickey, what's your ETA?
Had to reroute, Gunny. The whole damn city's on fire.
Trooper, I have a Tier 1 asset and a whole bunch of Covenant that want it dead. Whatever you gotta do, step on it.
Yes, ma'am. Hostile Phantoms coming in!
Watch out! Cover me. Reloading.
More Phantoms! Look sharp! Fire at will!
Strike out! Back off! I'm hurt!
Hunters, concentrate!
Well done!
I think we did it. Didn't even break a sweat. So long, pal.
Wraiths on the highway.
That's not good!
Hostiles, look sharp.
Reinforcements! Oh no!
Listen, come on. Let's get out of this city. Go, rookie! Head for the Phantom! What are you waiting for, trooper? Phantom, now!
That thing's safe?
Long as it don't get hit.
Run! Damn it! Move!
Oh, nuts.
What can I say? It was a hell of a night. Easy does it.
We went through hell for that?
Give him some meds, would you? It's important. It knows things.
Heck, Gunny. I wasn't talking about the alien.
Mickey, I'm sending you a very special co-pilot.
Oh, come on! I want one of those things in here.
It won't bite, and unlike you, it knows what to tell those cruisers to keep them off our tail.
I think they're too busy to care. Looks like they found what they're looking for.
What about you? What about us?
Win this war? Then ask me that again. Lord Hood may have given you clearance, but it was my op and it's my interrogation. We only captured one. It's very delicate.
Don't worry. I know what the alien's like. It has access to the Covenant BattleNet?
Limited, but yes. We're not entirely sure how it manages a remote connection to the... What?
Whoa, stand down, stand down!
Sergeant Major, please. It's extremely flammable.
The brutes. The bastards who put bombs on your buddies and killed millions of my people. They're digging a mighty big hole. You're gonna tell me exactly what they're looking for, and then you're gonna help me stop them.
It's been...
Hey guys, welcome back. If you hadn't noticed, there has been a distinct lack of ODSTs in Halo since Reach, and today I thought I'd explain why that's the case, because ODSTs are a fan favourite aspect of Halo to many, and to a lot of people they are considered quite iconic, and many people as well, myself included, really miss the more grounded soldiers, things that aren't Spartans, the sort of in-between, between Spartans and Marines. People like me really miss that in Halo. So today I thought I would talk about what's happened to the ODSTs since the end of the Human Covenant War. So that means I'll be covering what's happened to them from 2552 to 2559. So, following the Human Covenant War, as we know, the Spartan 4 program was kickstarted, and unlike the two previous iterations of the program, the Spartan 4 program was accepting consenting individuals from all branches of the UNSC, from veterans to trainees who showed any potential. So this time, they weren't just kidnapping kids, they were actually asking people to join the program. As you can expect, ODSTs fall under this recruitment umbrella, and so there were likely a large number of ODSTs recruited to become Spartan 4s. The two most notable ODSTs who became recruits are probably the fan favourite I Thought You'd Be Taller Sarah Egghead Palmer and the actually legendary Edward Buck. In January of 2553, Sarah Palmer was recruited by June after sustaining significant injuries from a needler while attempting to rescue Admiral Kovalik from a failed extraction. Here she showed her combat prowess, taking down a brute chieftain on her own, which was a major factor for June scouting her out, along with her notable leadership abilities. Palmer was one of the first Spartan 4s to be stationed on board the UNSC Infinity, actually transferring to it while it was still in the late stages of development. Buck was originally scouted to be a part of the first batch of Spartan 4s too. In February of 2553, June attempted to recruit him while he was on a vacation with Dare, but he declined, which made him one of the first potential Spartan 4s to decline an offer. His reasoning for declining was that he didn't want to abandon Alpha 9, his ODST squad, and also that he didn't want to leave Dare behind. Okay, so we're getting into spoiler territory now. If you haven't read Halo New Blood and don't want to know what happened to Alpha 9 following ODST...
It's been a while since my ODST video, and it's about time that I did a follow-up. The game got a sequel to its story and characters with Halo New Blood. It wasn't a game, it was a book, and it's purposefully written in the same cheesy style of those "I was downing a bottle of bourbon when the Dane walked through the door" type of detective novels. As I read through it, it was even raining, so the pattering on the window helped set the mood right. Due to this not having gameplay, the story is a lot more intimate. In a very touching interview on Halo Waypoint, the author, Matt Forbeck, is trying to hold back excitement and writes about how he pursued writing a novel in the Halo universe. He not only replayed the game multiple times before he even had the writing job, he even studied the gameplay and cutscenes after the fact when he did get the job so that he could make sure he was doing a story sequel to one of his favorite Halo games right. Halo New Blood is a beautiful sequel to ODST. and the love and respect 4-Back and 343 had for making sure that this was the squad we survived that long, hard night with really sells the story. Without further ado, let's talk about what happened to Buck after ODST. One of the biggest things to take away from this story, from reading Buck's thoughts and his inner monologues, is that Buck is a good man. He has his insecurities, but not about his personal skills, which he definitely trusts, but of things changing. Something that stuck out to Buck is that he found comfort in set routines. Some crave danger and chaos. It makes life a little bit more exciting, but not Buck. He finds that repetition helps ground him. It makes him feel more like he has control over his life and helps him be him. Buck grew up on a watery planet, and as a kid he would go on fishing trips with his uncle. He notes that if you take a fishing rod, like the ones he saw and used on his fishing trips, disassembling them and upgrading them with new parts over a period of time of doing this, at what point does the rod stop being the original rod? At what point does it become something completely new? Throughout New Blood, this is a theme that Buck deals with internally. After the Covenant War ends, Buck finds that his views on life are simply not sustainable. The galaxy is not black and white as he likes anymore. The Covenant Empire has collapsed, and now the galaxy finds itself in an eerie Cold War with the different factions just ready to erupt in violence again. He's trying to be a good partner to Veronica Dare, which is new for him because he's not used to leaning on people for emotional support. Overall, Buck is very confused and anxious about the direction his life is going in. The story details Buck's early life leading up to his eventual decision post-Halo ODST to lay down his helmet and become a new breed of Spartan soldier. Buck and Veronica's history is a complicated one. As shown in ODST, their respective jobs mean they clash quite frequently on certain things. But they want to make it work, and they work hard to make it work. Buck doesn't womanize or use his ODST status to score hookups whenever he's on shore leave. He doesn't want to simply sleep around. He wants a partner who he can rely on and be committed to. Their first meeting was when they ran into each other on a beach-themed space station orbiting Saturn. Something clicked between them, and they were inseparable for the 2 weeks that they had together. And at the end of the 2 weeks, Buck discovered that she worked in the Office of Naval Intelligence, which are essentially the government spooks of the Halo universe. Creepy, plotting, and definitely the kind to make you disappear in the middle of the night. This caused Buck to assume that she was planted to keep tabs on his mental health, and a fight born from confusion and betrayal ended the happiest 2 weeks of their lives. Veronica obviously wasn't an Oni plant. Her connection with Buck was genuine, but Buck's insecurities and fear of new territory clouded his mind and led him to sabotage his own happiness. The fallout of their cold breakup is even in ODST. Thankfully, the ending of ODST shows that they are going to try at it again and make it work this time. And it is working in this story. Despite the hardships that come with being the partner to someone like Veronica in the Office of Naval Intelligence, Buck is making a conscious effort to allow someone into his life, and he wants a future with her. He wants to see if maybe the great unknown leads to somewhere positive. Unfortunately, he also learns this lesson through a series of personal tragedies. In my video talking about ODST, I describe how I love the Rookie, not because he's a well-written character, but because he's so underwritten that he's you, the player. There is an empty void where your thoughts become the character that you're playing as. When I look at stills of the Rookie, I can hear my own thoughts during gameplay in his head. When I look at pictures of the squad from ODST, I see myself standing there. This makes what happens in the book that much more tragic. After the Covenant War ended, Buck found himself and his squad sent after the sad remnants of the Covenant, who refused to lay down their arms and insisted that it wasn't over. They can rebuild. They can continue the great journey. Buck was okay with this. The Covenant were comically evil, almost reflective of modern-day propaganda towards those we see as our enemies. The people of the UNSC didn't see these religious zealots as individuals that were sadly indoctrinated by an out-of-control religious cult. They were space bugs that Buck found comfort in killing. This isn't Buck's fault, as any person would see the world in black and white if they were raised in a society this way. What Buck did have issues with were the way that he and his team were sent on missions against humans that rebelled against the UNSC. In the world of Halo, the Outer Colonies have a tough relationship with the UNSC. You hear about them brought up from time to time in the games, and you actually do explore an Outer Colony in Halo 5 with Meridian. And you see that the Outer Colonies, they really don't like the UNSC, and there's a good reason. They basically get no help or support from the rich and wealthy inner worlds, but when they try to become independent states and move away from the UNSC slaughters them all to set an example. It's either be with us or die. The Spartans, they weren't created to fight Covenant. They were created to not only squash rebellions, but to terrify the other outer colonies that maybe were thinking of separating from the UNSC. Spartans are gigantic Frankenstein monsters that are the personification of what the rebels felt about the UNSC. Fall in line, endure your awful life, or you will be hunted down and killed by a massive faceless robot dropped from orbit while you sleep on a cold, hard floor. It's easy to forget that this is why the Spartans were originally created, because conveniently the Covenant began attacking the humans very shortly after. But no, the Spartans, they were originally made to terrify and keep outer colonies in line. During a mission to quell an uprising on an outer colony, Buck ordered the Rookie to flank the rebel leader that they had at a stalemate. But sadly, the Rookie was caught and held at gunpoint as a hostage. During this standoff, Buck was forced to face the reality that the world was not black and white. This rebel leader was not a comical villain. This rebel leader was born into poverty and lived a shitty, terrible life, and all that anger eventually built her into the person that she was now. Buck didn't dehumanize her like he did the Covenant, and he was probably expecting to dehumanize the insurrectionists as just comical villains. But he couldn't. He couldn't look at this genuine human being filled with a life of anger and sadness and say, this is just a bad guy. Now, that's not to say that the insurrectionists were taking out their anger in healthy ways. No, they weren't. They were doing awful, monstrous things, but how could you blame the root of their anger when they lived in a world where everyone around them is the enemy? Similar to the UNSC's view on anyone non-UNSC. Buck, before him, saw a cause that viewed the world in good guys versus bad guys, just like he did. This is another thing that caused him to begin questioning his views on the world. Mickey, trying to be a hero, attempted to surprise the leader, but this prompted a reaction from her. In a moment of panic, the Rookie was shot and killed. The kid under that helmet, you, the player, had one last look at Buck. This is more subjective, but considering Rookie and I shared the same body and experience in ODST the game, I like to imagine that right before the shot snuffed out Rookie's life, his look at Buck was meant to say, it's okay, this was always a risk. And his body hit the floor. General sentiment in the Halo community is that 343 killed off the Rookie just cuz. And before reading this book, I agreed. But now that I've read the book, I feel that his death was actually done incredibly well. It wasn't quick and out of nowhere like Halo 5's Jul 'Mdama. It was done deliberately, and even though the Rookie died, The effects of his death lingered throughout the rest of the story. It definitely was not done just 'cause. It served a point for Buck's character and the rest of his team. The rookie's death shook Buck's team a lot harder than they expected. Buck internally had to face the facts that his simple way of life, black and white, simply wasn't compatible with the reality of the world. Which makes me appreciate this quote from Halo 5 a lot more.
I love being an ODST. Just point and shoot, none of this gray area BS.
Mickey, though, seemed to be taking it the hardest. He didn't want to be killing other humans. He was supposed to drop in from orbit and protect Earth from scary space bugs that want to activate giant circles in outer space, not kill fellow human beings with emotions. At the rookie's funeral, Dutch announced to the group that he was retiring from service. This final death was just too much for him. He wanted to settle down and be a good partner to his wife Gretchen. Buck even took a very big step and he returned to the remnants of his destroyed homeworld. Buck had a very good and strong relationship with his family and his homeworld. He loved it. When Buck's homeworld and family were destroyed by the Covenant during the Human Covenant War, Buck never really returned to his homeworld. He felt anxious about it. It wasn't the same. He wanted to keep that perfect memory in his head from the last time he saw it, when it was just a beautiful, vibrant ocean, his family alive and well. And for the first time in years, Buck was returning to his homeworld with Veronica. It was at this time while Buck was revisiting his homeworld, seeing it, regrowing and being rebuilt, he was met by a very familiar and irritating face. June was the surviving member of Noble Team, and now acted as a sort of spook for the mysterious Spartan 4 program that was taking off. Buck had met June before and turned down his offers to join the Spartan program back when everything was simple and straightforward for Buck. In a genuinely moving chapter, June turns off his creepy man-in-suit mode and comforts Buck. June knows what it's like to lose brothers, lose worlds. He and Buck share a drink to the rookie, and June tells him that if Buck joins this time, the rest of his team are allowed a spot on the Spartan program. Buck won't have to do this alone. He agrees, and then they toast to friends lost. Spartan 4s are a touchy subject when it comes to the Halo games. The idea of the older Halo games where you play as the last Spartan, quote, is effective at making a good power fantasy, but it leaves the future of Halo's games and stories very limited. Chief can't possibly do everything, so I can see the creative reasoning behind the Spartan 4s for the Halo brand. Now, you can tell as many different stories as you want without needing Chief, which makes the universe and the game's story possibilities endless. That being said though, I can definitely see how the Spartan 4s devalue the power fantasy, because when everyone is a superhero, nobody is a superhero. This book, however, helps win you over to the Spartan 4s a bit, with how Buck describes the procedures. Buck is reminded of his fishing pole views on life. Currently, his very life and body were being torn apart and rebuilt. His views on life and physical self were being swapped in and out for new views and new physical parts. He spent weeks of expensive and painful surgeries, physical therapy sessions to get used to his new height and strength, rewiring his brain to work within the greater limits of a foreign body that was now his. During one of their very first missions as Spartans, they were sent to a rebel-controlled moon in order to rescue a very familiar couple of faces that were being held hostage. It was Virgil and Sadie from ODST. But things went sour when they were ambushed and taken prisoner. One of their own betrayed them. It was Mickey. You see, Mickey was not handling the rookie's death well, and Buck should have noticed. Mickey befriended a secret rebel terrorist during their time in the Spartan 4 program, and this rebel snuck insurrectionists and anti-UNSC propaganda to him. During Mickey's hardest emotional time, this rebel was able to get to Mickey and turn him. Mickey blamed the UNSC for the rookie's death, and he began to see those around him as enemies because of how they didn't openly discuss or even acknowledge the morally gray area of the UNSC's rule over the outer colonies, and how screwed up it was that they went from fighting comical space bugs to killing each other. This terrorist was caught and killed eventually, but Mickey used his own shore leave to attend the funeral and meet the grieving family of the rebel. Mickey decided enough was enough. This rebel had a family and loved ones. These rebels had a right to be free from a state that didn't care about them. Mickey became an insurrectionist. He would help the dead rebel's family trap his former teammates so they could use them as leverage in their war against the UNSC. Romeo was able to get away from his captors, which prompted most of them to go actually chase after him, and this left Buck alone with Mickey and the dead rebel's father. Buck used this chance to launch himself at Mickey, and the two began to violently brawl as the angry father attempted to separate them. As the rage filled Buck, he began to overpower Mickey. He punched him over and over. Suppressed feelings that Buck didn't even know he had began to overwhelm him. He blamed Mickey for the rookie's death, for the chain of events that led to his life falling out of rhythm. He beat Mickey so hard that his visor shattered. For a brief second, Mickey called Buck by his name. "Gunny, wait!" Buck saw the scared and sad eyes of his friend, tears and blood smeared all over his face through the broken visor. But Buck didn't care. Mickey betrayed the team, betrayed his friends. Buck knocked Mickey out and then proceeded to take out the dead rebel's father as well. As Romeo entered the insurrectionist base to save Virgil and Sadie, Buck just sat with a gun and waited for Mickey to wake up, deciding whether or not to just shoot his old friend in the head. When Mickey eventually did come to, he began sobbing and begging his old friend to just kill him, since his life was now over. This chapter was incredibly powerful. I was very surprised by it, because as Mickey sits there with a bloodied and broken nose, tears streaming down his face, you get the sense that he wasn't crying because his plan failed and he was caught, but because some part of him deep down inside knew he betrayed his own values, his own friends, and this horrified him. Mickey was one side of the fishing pole debate. He was a different person now. All the parts inside of him, emotional and physical, were replaced, and now he's no longer Mickey. Well, Buck represented the other side of the debate. He was still the same Buck, because at the end of the day, Buck decided he wasn't going to kill Mickey. He was going to turn him in. Buck learned to accept change and loss in healthy ways. Mickey was brought in as a traitor to the UNSC, and Buck just wondered if maybe the Spartan 4 program was flawed due to the human element attached to it. They simply weren't as amazing as the Spartan 2s. Spartan 4s were not like them. Spartan 2s were raised from childhood and had all personality and opinions beat out of them until they were unquestioningly loyal killing machines of the UNSC. But the head of the Spartan 4 program, a former Spartan 2, actually comforted Buck by saying he felt it was those human traits that made the Spartan 4s so special and different from the Spartan 2s. While Mickey may have betrayed the UNSC despite being a Spartan himself, Buck didn't kill him, and instead put aside his anger and emotions so that he could turn him in. Buck demonstrated what Spartan 4s are capable of due to their very human roots. Buck was a different man now, and he still had a long way to go with his relationship with Veronica and his views on life. But that was okay. He was no longer uncertain. He was hopeful of the future. And that's where the story ends.
then I would skip to the time on screen right now. Alrighty then, so in 2554, Buck and Alpha 9 went to Draco 3 to try and curb an insurrectionist force that were trying to take control of the planet. After storming their main building, their entrance was blocked, and Rookie was sent by Buck to go and secure an exit. However, in doing so, Captain Ingridson of the insurrectionists captured Rookie and held him at gunpoint. Alpha 9 managed to surround Ingridson, and when she realised that there was no chance she was getting out alive, she sadly executed the Rookie before being killed by Dutch. After Rookie's funeral, Dutch ended up retiring out of grief, and June attempted to recruit Buck again. However, Buck reaffirmed his choice not to become a Spartan, until June told him about the increased funding for the program, which would alleviate many of his problems. It would allow Alpha 9 to become Spartan 4s with him, meaning he wouldn't have to leave them behind. This then caused Buck to cave in and become a Spartan 4, almost a year after Sarah Palmer. As a part of the Spartan 4 program, specific ODST variants of the Mjolnir Gen 2 suit were created, with Buck using the ever so iconic Helljumper variant, more reminiscent of the classic ODST helmet that we know from Halo 3 and also Halo Reach. So that's how the two most notable ODSTs became Spartans, but what about the rest of ODSTs who either declined the offer or just didn't choose to join up? Are there any ODST squads left? Well, contrary to popular belief, yes, there are. ODSTs still do exist. Now, it's no conspiracy theory that the mainstreaming of Spartan 4s did make them less prevalent, but they are definitely still in active use. For example, the Battle of Dratheus 5 in 2554, which is present in Halo Spartan Assault, had 3rd Platoon deployed onto Dratheus' moon, X-50. After suffering significant losses, Spartan Davis rescued them and helped them in their original goal, to secure a landing zone for 2nd Platoon. Now, if memory serves me well, which I think it does, or at least I hope it does, it was Halo Escalation Issue 3, where it was confirmed that ODSTs are indeed present on the Infinity as of 2558. Now, here's to hoping that we actually see them in action in Halo 6, or hell, even Marines in action. That's one of the many departments that Halo 5 was seriously lacking in. Fighting alongside something lower than you sort of plays into that power fantasy, and it makes you feel even more important. That's an aspect of Halo that is really missing for me, but anyways, that's a topic for an entirely different video. Let's get back to the ODSTs. The Spirit of Fire also has ODSTs stationed on it too, as we know. They used the Halo 2 version of the ODST helmet, which doesn't have a definite name unlike the other variants, but it may be down to their tech being obviously out of date and old, considering they were drifting through space for like 29 years, was it? So they're not exactly using the most up-to-date gear. The Spirit of Fire deployed these ODSTs to fight against the Banished on the Ark in 2559, and will likely continue to use them as that fight continues, considering it didn't end at the end of Halo Wars 2. Another cliffhanger! Oh boy! So that's it. We sadly don't have all that much information surrounding their post-war activities. What I talked about in this video is pretty much it. However, they are definitely still in use. Yeah, many likely did become Spartan 4s, and I would hazard a guess that their numbers are definitely lower than in the Human Covenant War, but there are still platoons out there, and they haven't been rendered totally obsolete by Spartans either. ODSTs fill a very nice niche little role, meaning that there's always going to be a place for them in the UNSC, along with their iconic armor. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Tomorrow we are going to be doing a little bit of an analysis of Noble Team, considering everyone seems to be arguing about whether or not they were actually good characters in Reach, and I want to just sort of throw my hat in the ring and maybe not settle the debate once and for all. That's a pretty fucking big task, but I don't know, just offer my as objective as it comes opinion as to what I think about Noble Team. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you then.